this is A.J. and I'm coming to you with another video. Today is day 2 post-op Mld Phalloplasty, and I have to say, yo, my whole back hurts. I'm irritated right now. It doesn't hurt because I'm in pain. It just hurts because I'm laying on it. And from what I found out, because they put the tape tight, which they have to put it on tight, my skin is starting to blister just a little bit, and it itches where the blisters are. And they said that's normal. They said that the blisters are normal only because the tape or the bolsters have to be extremely tight to keep everything in place. So they had to give me Benadryl, and they're going to give me another antihistamine as well, just so I can deal with the itching. And then they gave me oxycodone for my back pain because I can't not be on my back. I have to stay on my back, and it is so uncomfortable, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, I hate it. Right now I'm laying completely flat, but when I have to eat or take any kind of medication in pill form, they tilt me up so it looks like I'm just standing in the bed, but I'm technically still flat. They just tilt me up. They call it trend, to trend my body up. But I did find out, so I do have a catheter. Yesterday in my video I said I had a suprapubic catheter. I do not. I have a regular catheter going through my urethra in my small penis that I have from rheumatoidoplasty. Like I said before in the last video, I still have that small penis. It's just under the big one that they created Thursday. And it's going to be that way until my second stage, when they bury the small penis into the big one. So forgive my voice, you all, but you know, when you're in surgery they do intubate you, and I guess the tube being down my throat is starting to make my voice a little scratchy. It actually, my top lip was a little swollen. I think it's still swollen a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. I don't even know if you can see it, but I can feel it. And it's like a small abrasion on my top lip, because my surgery was like 8 hours. So when you have a tube in your mouth for that long, of course, it's going to cause some irritation to your lip, to your throat. So, you know, forgive my voice. It's not as it should be. It's a little scratchy. My throat doesn't hurt. It's just my voice is scratchy. So, but I just wanted to come and give you all another update. Last night I slept okay. As I said in my video yesterday, they come in to do a check of my penis every hour. What they do is check for the pulses. So they check the pulse by touching it to see if it throbs, and they look at the coloring, and then they use a small Doppler to check the pulse so they can hear it, actually hear the pulse. So, and it's good, but they do that every hour. So now, today, since today is day 2, and the pulse has been steady all day yesterday, now they do it every 2 hours. So they've started every 2 hours today doing the checks. So, I mean, there's always someone in here from morning to night. It's different people. Either it's the ICU team, the surgical team, the nurses, doctors that work with my doctor, with my surgeon. It's always someone here. Early in the morning, a doctor comes in just to make sure that all the other doctors and nurses have been treating me well throughout the day. And then he checks me and looks at the chart and everything. So it's a constant thing, and I'm not complaining about it. But it's hard to stay asleep when you finally get to sleep, because people are always coming in and out, and you just can't rest that way. But that's what they do. That's what they're just making sure that I'm not in pain, and if I am, they do whatever they can to help me. Today was just one of those days where I had a lot of itching, and then one of the nurses pointed out that was normal, and then she, pointed to where she saw a blister, and she was like, that's a normal thing. We'll get your antihistamine. So they did. It's okay now, but it's I can still feel it a little bit. It's still a little more itchy on the front and on my back. The antihistamine worked a little bit. I did get a rest for maybe about an hour before somebody came in. So I figured, while I was up, I'd do this video for you all just to give you an update. But everything is going well. My my penis is still sitting up, like on my stomach, and they still have like that bucket over it. So I'm gonna see if I can show you all. And what they do, they just cover everything up, especially like even with the blanket. I'm gonna see. I have so many tubes, you all. It's crazy. So on this arm, I have two IVs. This is my right arm. My left arm, I have I have two IVs. So the left arm is they call that the A-line. The A-line is one of the IVs going straight into the artery. That way they can take blood without having to poke me over and over again for them to take blood. So the A-line is connected to this other part of the IV where they can just stick the little vial in and draw blood, which is, that's better than being stuck over and over, which, that's annoying. So I don't know if you can see that. So this red part, all of that, that's the A-line. That's where they draw the blood from. And that right there is going into the artery. So, and then they flush it. They always flush with saline, just to make sure that everything is clear. So they flush this one with saline, my right arm with saline, and it's fine. It feels fine. But since this is in the artery, when they flush it, it feels like straight fire. Like, I kid you not. And they warned me the first time, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's gonna get hot. That's all she said, it's gonna get hot. It got more than hot. It felt like I was holding my hand in a flame. It felt so bad. And because it's going like this is the radial side of my arm, because it's on that side, my thumb gets most of it. My thumb feels like it is literally on fire. So that is extremely uncomfortable. So every time they come in and they say they're going to use the A-line, I just like brace myself, because I already know that my hand's going to be on fire. But they have to do it. So let me see if I can show you. I'm going to see. There's all these little lines. They're getting tangled up in things. I'm going to see if I can show you. If I can pick this up. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can show you. Dang, I forgot all of this was up here. Look at all of that. The bucket that's over my penis. So let me see if I can take all of this stuff off. This is it's a lot of stuff. It's a whole lot of stuff. Um, I don't even know if I can peel it back. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna show you how it's sticking up. It looks funny because it looks like I have a boner, but I don't. It's actually just a bucket. Hold on. Let's see if you can see this. So can you see that? It's I can't hold it properly, but you see it's sticking up. Let me see if I can. So this is the bucket. This is actually a bucket that's sitting on top of my penis just so it doesn't move, and so that it stays warm. And then they come in, like I said, they come in now every 2 hours just to check it with the small Doppler and with their hands. Now I have to reposition this thing. I think it was like that. Yeah. Nope. This is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely crazy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that's what it's looking like right now. That's all it is. So it's just sitting under the covers, and then when they come in to check, they peel back the covers, they lift the gown, and then they just remove the bucket slowly. Now the donut that is on me, my penis is through the donut. It's like a styrofoam, like a foamy, cushiony little donut that is actually, which I found out yesterday, is sutured to my skin, so that my penis can't move. So the penis is sitting through the donut. The donut is sutured to my skin, and then it's sitting up, so it's pointing toward my stomach. So that's how it is. I did get a little glimpse of it earlier today, and not much because I am still flat, so I can't see it, but I can see it. And it looks good. It looks like, since this is stage 1, it really doesn't look like a penis. It looks like they just took a lot of skin and wrapped it around and sutured it to me. That's what it looks like. So I don't want anyone to get any idea that, hey, I'm going to have a full-fledged working penis. No, it's not going to be working. It's just there. It is the first stage. So it's just skin. It's just skin that's shaped in the form of a penis, and it's just down there sitting on me where it's supposed to be, but it's above my smaller penis that I have from my Mld Phalloplasty last year. So that's actually how I will still be using the bathroom, and that is where the catheter line is, in my smaller penis. So yeah, that's it. I'm just here, just laying flat. Had a couple of good meals today. So they give a lot of protein because, of course, protein helps your body to heal faster. So for breakfast, they had me to eat 2 boiled eggs and toast with some coffee and water. And they sent up some like orange juice and Jello or something. For lunch, I had grilled chicken breast with macaroni and cheese, and rice, I believe. They want to give me a low fiber diet for right now. I am taking Miralax though because they do want me to pass my bowels, which I haven't done. I have passed gas a lot. I've been doing that since since I came in for surgery. Like I said in my last video, I ate beans the night before I had surgery, and I was playing that trumpet like that whole morning, and I haven't stopped. So, but it's a good thing, passing gas, so my stomach doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable. It's not irritated, like it was last year with Mama Phalloplasty. So, but yeah, um, I'm laying here and I'm just chilling. The staff is very nice. Everyone is very helpful, and they're very respectful. No one, no one's looking at me crazy just because I got a penis. So everyone's very respectful. This is weird though because everybody's coming in, and they're asking me permission to look at my penis. They have to because they're doing the check. So I've had more people see my penis than me. But that's the way it goes. So yeah, that's my experience right now. It's like really bad lighting, but it's whatever. It's an experience. It's an experience. But as I said before, I'm not in any pain, which I'm very grateful for. I'm just starting to itch a lot, like right where the edge of the tape or the bolsters that they have taped around my chest and my back are. So, that's what the antihistamine is for, because I can't scratch it. I mean, I can reach it, yes, but I can't scratch it. I don't want to scratch it. I don't want to irritate anything. I don't want any problems whatsoever. I don't want to create any problems for me. So, I'm just doing what my doctors tell me to do, doing what the nurses tell me to do, and then just taking one moment at a time while I'm laying here. So, and even when I sit up, when they're tilting me forward, it feels it's better that way because that allows the flatulence that I have to come out more. If I'm laying flat, then I have to kind of like push it out myself. But when they tilt me up, it just comes out. But I like it better that way because it makes it seem like I'm sitting up, even though I'm not. They can't sit me up. You know how usually they'll sit your head and your shoulders up. I can't do that. I have to be flat. So when they tilt me, they're tilting the whole bed, and it does feel a lot better that way. But after a while, I start to slide down. So, it is what it is. There's somebody coming in right now, so let's see what they want. It might be time for a check, so let's see what they want.
Push.
Whoever it was didn't even know how to come in the door. Who is this?
Chicken?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was dinner. That's what it was. She didn't know how to open the door, so she was sliding the other side. So the door, one side of the door opens like a regular door, and the other side slides. And she was sliding, but in front of it is the curtain. So I couldn't see who it was because of the curtain. So she was sliding when she should have been opening the door. That's okay. Maybe it's like her first week or something. Maybe she didn't know. But they just brought me dinner. I'm not sure what it is yet. But yeah, that's my update, you all. I just wanted to let you all know how I'm doing. I'm still doing well. Day 2 of recovery. I've been sitting here looking at crazy movies. Yo, yesterday was like a Will Ferrell marathon. So they were putting on all the movies with him in it, which were crazy. Right now, another movie is about to come on. Spider-Man Far From Home just went off. Before that, it was Spider-Man No Way Home, I think, or vice versa, however it goes. But, yeah, I'm just here, you all. So, I will keep you all updated every day as much as I can, just to let you know how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, what's going on. And, yeah, because as I said prior in a previous video, there are not a lot of trans guys who have Mld Phalloplasties and talk about it so that others can know about it, So when you go to look it up on Google or YouTube, you don't find a lot of people. At least I didn't. That was my experience. And it was kind of frustrating because I wanted to know, how people responded to the surgery, if it worked for them, if they had any feeling in their penis, and how the experience was. And I couldn't find that out because I only found 3 people on YouTube who were talking about Mld Phalloplasties and only 2 of them actually had the surgery. One person was talking about it, and they were just talking about the pros and cons and if they want it to happen. So it wasn't a lot of info, so I want to be the one to give you all the info about it, just in case there's another trans guy out there who is considering having Mld Phalloplasty. So so follow along with my journey. I'm going to try to post as much as I can. Sometimes it'll be early, sometimes it'll be later in the day, depending on how I feel or what I'm doing or what have you. But just stay tuned. And thank you all for your support. Keep watching. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll come back with more videos, of course. If you have any questions about my phalloplasty, about my transition or transitioning in general, just hit me up in the comments and I'll answer you either in the comments or I'll do a video about it, alright? Thank you all so much again. Be good. And if you cannot be good, then be good at it. A.J. out, y'all.